What I want to do now is I want to show these things, To do so, I will create a method that helps me to iterate over all these items. I will call this method, as usual. Here is the render method. The constructor is here. So in the space between, let's say here is space for our functions. Okay? I think my Mac will need a pause now. It's getting really hot, but let's write this method really quick. Okay? So I call this render Pokémons. This method, render Pokémons. And what I want to do is I want to use the map function. I want to iterate over every single item in this large array. So let's do so. This dot props dot, sorry, my PC is so slow. This dot props dot Pokemon result dot map. If you would be safe, you would write something like if length is longer, because we are in the JavaScript world. So let's do it. Let's be correct. Oh no, we have this. We have it already. It's no problem. So this dot, we have fulfilled it here. And what I want to do is I want to call the method here later. So, but we already have this check that the length is larger than 0 here. So what we will do is we want to this dot props. I will write it now. Just stick with me and map. And I want to map over Pokemon. I'm going to a fat arrow, and then I'm returning, let's say an li, and in this li, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button all the time. In this li, I want to get the Pokemons. We should check the data structure before, but I know it already. So what we want to return is we want to return the name of the Pokemon. And what I want to do is I want this to be a class name of card, so to be a little bit okayish from the look. And let's see. I want to return this. This is, otherwise it would be a void and would return nothing. And now I could call this dot render Pokemons here right inside my UL. So what I expect to happen is that if the length of the Pokemon result is larger than 0, then I return this UL, and inside this UL there's this method called render Pokemon. So it go up here, it returns a map function where it returns an li with a name of every mapped Pokemon. What I will do is I will console log. If I do it here, it will be a huge spam, but we only want to see it once. But we need to check what is inside Pokemons, so that why I traverse so deep here, I think this is the correct one. So let's check it in the browser. Maybe let's see. It's I'm not doing freestyle coding every day, but it's quite fun. It's really fun with you guys. I'm having I enjoy it. So let's see. This is loading. This is still correct. Yeah, perfect. So now we have this name Bulbasaur, blah 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 blah. We have all our names of our Pokemons here. It's not good formatted, but it is there. And we have this console spam. At first we have an error. It's reading each child, and an error should... the key property is missing. So what does it mean? It means if React wants to render something, it has an internal key. It's provided by the key property. And the key can be anything. So what I want to do is I want to have different keys on it. So at this very moment, every li is the same. And if one is re-rendered, all are re-rendered. So React cannot keep track in the shadow DOM of the elements. So what I will do now is I will apply a counter to this. And if you are newer to JavaScript, you can do this counter equals to 0. And what you can do is, in this map function here, you can do like something like, we need this. We will need this in a very moment. You can do something like counter is equal to counter plus 1, and then you put counter inside here. There's a faster, more reactive way. It's okay. It's okay for now. I just want to show you the syntax. It's also possible to write this and to get loose of this, so you have less lines. So what happens is that on each the counter is set, but it's also raised. Yeah. But I think we will go for this now because we are a beginner course, right? So let's check now how did I reach the name and what is the problem with my map function here. Because if you remember, let me open one of these items. We have this huge array, and at the first we have this huge array of Pokemon, and everyone is an object. But if I open this object, I see it has two properties, and the Pokemon is even deeper nested. So at this point here, I am here at this Pokemons, but I want to get the name out of it. So what I want to do is, or what I need to do is, I need to go one level deeper. So here, if I click here, I'm at Pokemons, and now Pokemons, and now I'm at Pokemon. And if I click here, I can easily access the name. So this is how we access the name of the Pokemons. So let's give it a try, whether it's working. No, we still have a console error. It should be fixed now with this key property. Yeah. And yeah, we can remove this. No, it's okay. Let's test it. So we don't have any results yet, but we fetch against the API, and now we get what is this normal Pokemon. So I will remove this, and what would be nice is, it's okay for now, I think. One thing is that I've forgotten is to alter to fetch the correct things, because now what I'm doing is here I'm every time fetching the same list, because what I missed is to pass my values here from the select into my URL. So every time I ask the API for the same poisony Pokemons, but this is not what we want. What we want here is to be more dynamic. So what I will do now, I will shorten this here, and what I will do now is I will concatenate this dot state dot type, and then I think I should concatenate this last slash. I'm not sure about this. Let's give it a try. It might be that we need to, depending on the API, that we need to do something like this. I'm not sure. Let's remove it for now. Let's see how far we can get with this. So I'm going for the poisony ones. Oh, they're still the same. Okay, the Bulbasaur. Ivosaure. Let me check in the network. You know, I'm going for an XHR. I search for type. What? Hello? Where is my... here. Type. Yeah, I think it's correct. Here we have type 1. We have type 2. We have type... Yeah, there is a redirect here because... so let's add this. This API is very strict. So let's add this at the very end. You know, maybe we should... Yeah, we could do it in another way. Okay, let me show you. Let's type. Is this dot state dot type? Okay. And what I will do now is I will use some ES6 sugar to improve the readability of the code. So to do so, I will copy this whole string. I think we don't need it anymore. We will go for a little bit different approach now. So we const our type, and we get this from this state type. And what I want to do now is I want to use this syntactic sugar of the ECMAScript. To do so, I will copy only the string and I remove this. I go for backticks. Yeah. And if I go for backticks, I can do something like in Python like this. And here I can enter my type. You know, this is a pretty nice syntax feature because we can have it together. I also could have done this here, you know. Yeah, but let's stick with it now. So let's check whether it's working. No, we have a console. Pokemon list is not defined. Just give me a moment. I will stop it. I made a mistake and I need to search it and I don't want to